Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Takeaway Tip Tuesday. It is Tuesday, December 19th, and I'm Ramona Remisat, intuitive guidance coach, angel therapy practitioner, speaker, and so glad to have you here. Oh, wow, we already have some people popping in. All right, well, don't be shy. Feel free to type in and let me know who's on, where you're from. This is awesome. I hope you like my Santa hat. I figured this is my last Takeaway Tip Tuesday before Christmas, so I had to Christmas it up a little bit. So here we go. And I'm really excited about today's episode. More so just so I can get some relief, because honestly, the angels have been getting on my nerves. They have not shut up about this message. And it was about, I'd say maybe now a month ago, when they decided they had something to show me. So I'm in my kitchen and I'm kind of cleaning up, and all of a sudden I see the word dream in front of me, and I'm thinking, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I know by now when that shows up that I have to write it down. So I went immediately, I wrote it down, and then the download came and they shared with me that each letter in the word dream was sort of a set of instructions of how to go about achieving your dream, whatever that is. And that can be just in every area of your life, right? What do you want your health to be like? What do you want your relationships to be like? What do you want your career to be like? What do you want your spirituality part of your life to look like? All of that. Like, you can have the dream or the ultimate in all those areas. Hi, Beth. Beth's tuning in from lovely California, and glad to have you here. So this dream formula, like I said, they have not shut up about this. It's like tapping me nonstop, like tell people. And I knew that it was even more important when one of those messages started to show up in all the 2018 forecast readings that I'm doing right now. So when that happens, I know that this is a universal message that's meant to get out to everybody, that they really need to know. And I shared that, I think it was December the 5th. And so the A in dream stood for ask for help. And that's what I talked about in that episode, and how you need to be asking for help both from your angels and from people in real life. Because they're saying you humans are doing things way too hard. You don't need to be working this hard. You have so much help around you, so much support, and you need to just start opening up your mouth and ask for help. And we can't interfere in your life until you give us the go-ahead, because we can't go against the law of free will. But once you make that free will choice that you want help, and you ask for it, we are there immediately. So that was a couple of weeks ago. Now they're like, now you need to tell them another part of this dream formula. So, all right, that's what we're going to be talking about today. And look how appropriate this mug is. Dream, Like I said, they're not shutting up about it. I opened my cupboard to make some tea. What mug is sitting right in front of my face? This one. So there you go. All right, so hopefully I'll get some relief after I share this part with you. So we talked about the A in dream. Today I want to talk about the R in dream, and it stands for receive our guidance, or receive the guidance. So once we've asked for help from our spiritual team, and once again, that's comprised of your personal guardian angels, right, that are just for you. You also have your deceased loved ones who are around who can assist you. You also have your guides. You also have the archangels, who are like managers of the guardian angels, and they all have a specialty and they help with different things. They're at your disposal, the ascended masters. So you have this humongous team, and we're forgetting about that. So like they said, start asking for help. Once you ask for help, they will get to work. But here's the thing, you guys. They're not fairy godmothers, right? They don't have a magic wand that they can just wave and make everything perfect in your life. But what they will do is they will start to show you the next step you need to take, or line things up and get people put in your path, or opportunities put in your path, or things like that that are going to help you with whatever it is that you ask for assistance with, right? So it's up to us to receive that help or receive that guidance that they give us, often which will come repeatedly. When something is guidance, they are going to bring it over and over and over. Like I said, even with this, they're guiding me. You have to share, you have to share. They're not stopping. It's like, they're like a dog with a bone. They just really want you to know something. They will repeatedly give it to you. And it will come in the things you're seeing around yourself, in the things you're hearing, which can be externally as well as in your own, in your own head, but it's in your voice, right? That make you aware and you're thinking, that's interesting. I never thought of that before. That kind of stuff. So it's things you see, things you hear, things you have a feeling about, or things you have a knowingness about. Like you don't really understand where it came from, but you just have this knowingness and you're like, yeah, I kind of know that, right? So really pay attention to those things. That is their guidance. That's them helping you with what you've asked for help with, right? So it's up to you to get really good at recognizing that guidance so then you can take the next steps with it. So that's the R, receive, pay attention, have your little antenna up, your radar, be noticing everything around you, right? Nothing is by coincidence. If you're having a conversation with a girlfriend about something and she's helping you, she's kind of giving you some advice, and then maybe you're out for coffee and you're standing in line and you're overhearing another conversation which is almost identical to the conversation you just had, right? You're like, oh my God, there it is again. Maybe you're listening to the radio, the same song keeps coming up over and over.